We have Poison Cyclops. It's time to rise up. Hello everyone! For this video, we'll be reviewing the Beyblade Burst Surge HyperSphere Poison Cyclops C5. We actually got this from Entertainment Earth. That's how we're able to place the order and actually get it. So I will leave a link in the description for Entertainment Earth. In specific, since we ordered and it came. So this is a new Hasbro exclusive evolution. In the previous season, there was the regular Cyclops release that came with Revive Phoenix and a 2-pack. And yeah, now they managed to evolve it. So Cyclops looks super cool, the box art looks sick. It's very funny too, they picked Poison of all things. Now, originally they had Viper Hydrax, which is this weird case where they decided to name, well, Viper Hydrax is supposed to be like, the chip was based on Typhon, so it's technically a Typhon evolution, but it used the Hydra name. And Viper looked very, very similar to Poison. But you know, now they finally decided to do Poison. So yeah, Poison had the whole gimmick. I think it was like similar to Screw Trident with like the rubber or whatever for like shock absorption. Yeah, there's no rubber on this, so keep that in mind. Going over to the stats, it is 4 and 2. The chip is Cyclops, the base is Poison, it's then after got Knuckle, and I believe it is like, whatever, Guardian, Guard for the performance tip, Guard HyperSphere. So we're going to open it, take a look at it, go part by part, and give my thoughts afterwards. Going over to the part by part, we have got our Rise chip, our Gamma chip or whatever, which is Cyclops. So I gotta say, to the original design, it is pretty good. It is a pretty good evolution when you look at it side by side for these. The chip has a good design. I also did a feeling for the chip slopes. I tried it on Apocalypse. I'm going to make the conclusion that the performance tip has a decent spring and the slopes are not bad at all on the Cyclops. I wouldn't say Eclipse Genesis tier, but like, I don't know, whatever, it's like a decent, maybe comparable to Achilles and the Joker chip. I think that's the fairest thing to say. It's honestly not bad at all. That being said, the chip that has molded on is Zan. So I'm just going to show the slopes for it if you are wondering. These are what the slopes are like, and again, like I said, actually not bad. So I'm a little bit impressed. I assumed the slopes wouldn't be too good on it. Moving on though, we'll be moving on to our next part, which is Poison. So Poison is, so the original Poison came on Poison Hydra. And it was on a, oh, you want to know what? Nah, now makes sense why they molded Zan, because Zan was originally on Poison Hydra, huh? So if you don't know, yeah, Poison was a random layer. There's no blader that owned Poison. If I do a side-by-side with TT. Yeah, so the only unfortunate thing is obviously, you know, lack of the gimmick on the thing. Poison, unfortunately, suffers the fate that some Rise bays do when they are converted into, you know, this format, where basically it is hollowed out, which is unfortunate. If I do a side-by-side, you can just see the parts where the rubber should have been are gone. Though I don't know how much use this will have. Maybe there's some use in some combo or something, but yeah, no promises. Yeah, I kept on forgetting that Hydra actually did have Zan on it. So yeah, that is the Poison base. Does it have enough detail on it? It's kind of missing the detail on these little parts that should have been the rubber, but looks okay. At least it has some detail. It's not pure plastic. Moving on to the next part, we have got, oh yeah. I don't even know if, did I mix up the old disc, or is it actually, it's Knuckle, it's, okay. Yeah, it's Knuckle. I just wanted to, they could have just done like a 5 or something again. Moving on to the performance tip, which is a little bit more exciting. It is a new performance tip. It is just Guard HyperSphere. I'm sure the app has whatever, some made up name. Guard HyperSphere next to the actual Guard now. if we go by side by side, so obviously the tip's got to be a little bit flat because it's HyperSphere. But it does kind of have a unique shape, I would say. Kind of unique. It's just still kind of, I don't know. No, I don't know. The spring of that performance tip is not bad at all, so that's what contributes to Cyclops not being bad. With that being said, we've already got the scale, and we're going to be scaling up the parts. So let's see on the scale everything. So part by part. Cyclops chip, 3.25. Poison, yeah, no, there's no way Hasbro's getting close to that 10 grams. 10 grams, you know, it's just shy of 5 away. I mean, what happens if I put Zan on this? 10 to 23, it's only 13. Yeah, it's quite a bit of a difference. I really don't want to have it keep Knuckle, so I'm just gonna, I just don't want to give it Knuckle, man. Guard HyperSphere is about 8.65, so yeah. Let's assemble it now, so we can get a better look of it. So I'll be assembling it. But yeah, again, with the old disc thing, I'm not a fan of when they like to give the older discs, so I'm just gonna give it, I'll just give it 00 or something, for the sake of the video. So I'll be assembling this, giving it 00, because I'm not gonna give it that weak disc. Wow, still 47.68, so it's probably a lot less without this disc on it. Visually though, does it look good? Yeah, I think the original Cyclops had like Fuel-S. So getting up to a side-by-side, evolution-wise, it definitely looks good. And it does serve to be a better evolution since the original Cyclops did not have the best burst resistance. It is weird though, because Hasbro basically did this thing where they did Behemoth Cyclops, which is not an evolution to Cyclops. It is a recolor, but they gave it a new name for some reason, which I don't understand why. Anyways, we'll be doing battles against the original Cyclops, we'll be doing battles against Poison Hydra. I think even we'll do battles against Blast Genius, so we'll see how good it is. So let's get set up. So we're going to be doing the test launch. So 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Yeah, so it does come with an orange HyperSphere launcher, but it wasn't really, you know, we've already seen it. So let's try to launch it one more time. At least it moves nice. I was just trying to see if it goes to the center a lot, because that's what the tip should kind of be like. Next up, what do we got? Our first opponent is technically an evolution battle, which is Behemoth Cyclops. Okay, this is our first and it wins! So it's already better than Cyclops. Well, at least I get that. Alright, next up is the Slingshot Cyclops. Hey, no burst! Hey! At least there's that. Okay, let's launch it again. It's doing pretty good. You know, it's doing pretty good. Cyclops. Okay, here we got next Blast Genius, because of the guard tip. I'm not sure if it'll win, but it'll be fun to see, I guess. Our first round against the Switch Strike Bay, so. Oh, I managed to do it somehow with the HyperSphere LED. So, you know, it gives, it's a decent HyperSphere tip, I would say. Now Genius is starting to slow down, so I don't know, are we gonna get tied? Amazing. Okay. Really good hits from Poison. Ooh, a barrage. Whoever gets this on this round will be our winner. And a burst. All right. Now we're talking. All right, what do we got left? We could do this one. I don't really know how well it's gonna do. Probably not too well, but it's gonna be Inferno Salamander. Okay, never mind. I was like, wait. I'm pretty sure it's gonna lose to a burst, and it did. I still like this. Like, this is not a bad Hasbro exclusive. Considering Viper Hydrax, you know, I don't think it's that bad. All right, well, it's gonna be a decent test, maybe for right. Is it better than Eclipse Genesis? Okay, you know, first round. Cyclops. Now we're gonna go first to 2. Okay, good hits. All right, good hits. Genesis is doing pretty good. So from what I'm seeing from this, I do believe that it has the better tip. So maybe that's something good. Wait, did I say? I did say first. Oh, okay, well, let's just do another round then. We'll do first to 3. It's going around. Oh, good hits. Really good. Who's it gonna be? I'm so interested. All right. So I do think the tip is probably better than some of the HyperSphere tips. All right. Now we get to do the fun one, which is technically a Hasbro versus TT. Will it be able to beat the actual gimmick? I wonder. I don't even know what parts I gave it. I think I just gave it like 0 glaive orbit metal. I don't know, maybe it wins? Yeah, because Hydra never had an official combo. So, I just gave it that. I mean, you know, I guess it's a lot, you know, like Hydra was never used in the anime, so I don't understand what's the idea with Hydra. I don't understand what's the idea with making chips if they're not going to be in the anime for TT. For TT, right? Like, you know, just give the evolution to some other stuff. Yeah, clearly the winner for that one was TT. So we're gonna wrap up in a second. I'm gonna get the QR right there, so you can go and scan it, and I'll get the other Cyclops eye. So the other QRs, as I am zooming in, you can enjoy it. Cyclops and Cyclops, and then after Cyclops and Cyclops and Cyclops. So my final thoughts on the HyperSphere Poison Cyclops is that, well, I did give it 00. I did give it 00. I didn't give it Knuckle. But I don't really think that should change too much. I'm giving it the better disc because I want to see how well it's going to perform. If it did stock, that'd be a disservice. I don't think Poison is going to be that good of a lair base. It wasn't good for TT, to be honest, so it's, I would assume the same here. The performance tip is not bad for HyperSphere. The performance tip is not bad at all. The Cyclops chip, I would say, has decent slopes. I think comparable to maybe Achilles or Joker, but nothing like insane. But let me know your thoughts in the comments. That'll be it for now. Thank you for watching and have an awesome and amazing day.